And so we are ready to go. So the rest of you guys have managed to get these security files, so to speak, the insurance files on his place. Um, you have gotten, I believe, a floor plan as well. Sorry, had a momentary boss moment. So you now have his floor plans. And yeah, this is where you guys have done your emergency reboot. The hotel room has not gained any heat, as Steve has yet to be summoned. So, everything's cool.
Did the insurance company file happen to have a security assessment?
Security assessment? Yes, it does have a security assessment.
So a lot of times those high-end type insurance companies are going to require that a person have certain types of security systems in place,
Yes.
make recommendations before they will underwrite it. Did they provide any details in their assessment of what they were going to require of him?
Well, for his motorcycles, there is a whole lot of insurance put on it. Each bike has to have a security system / deterrent put on it, which is great. They suggest also not only steady regular cameras, but they suggest ultrasound for those bikes. For documents, it is recommended that they are put in a burn safe and stored on site. And as for the bell, they suggested that it be kept under glass with a braking sensor for the glass, because of all the things that he has, the bell is the least valuable.
Okay. Did they give a value? What's the assessed value for it?
The assessed value is 60,000 Nuyen.
Okay.
It is a collector's item, and it has historical significance.
So I put some possibilities up in the top right there. If anybody has any other ones, those are pretty much what I would bring up.
So while we're sitting there, I'm also going to take the floor plans that were provided, and I'm going to try to leverage my visualizer to convert that into a 3D image.
So you sit there and you look at this data and you start dreaming real, and it starts rising in front of everybody. This ghostly image starts to take place as it starts to form in front of you all, and you're able to see a 3D rendering of this building floating in front of you in the air.
And then I'll add to it whatever I can of the land around it that we know, just to give.
Mm-hmm.
I'll point out where I saw the dogs and the guards, and if there was any look like pattern to their movement.
Did you happen to notice if there was any, and I'm going to use astral speak, blobs of technology in the trees or in the surrounding area away from the house?
Unfortunately, he did not.
Okay. Can I do a security tactics knowledge check to try and figure out where I would put things if I was going to do it?
Yes, you certainly can.
I'll look at the map and say, well, I don't know too much, but if this is my house, I'd put cameras here, here, and here.
Mm-hmm. Well, if this were your house, you of course would put sensors on top of the wall to detect people going over them, because there is a wall. You would probably electrify your fence too,
Just because it's fun.
Yeah. And I was thinking more Riviera as opposed to Iron Man, but that's just me. But go ahead. So yeah, you'd have sensors on the wall to detect when somebody goes over it, and you would electrify the fence. That would be your bet.
All right.
And does the floor plan include a safe room or anything
Does
like
indeed.
that? Okay.
there is a panic room.
Does it have the location of the bell on the map?
No, it does not.
Oh, that sucks.
Because all it is just a suggestion of what kind of security that he will want to have installed before they will underwrite his policy.
Is there anywhere on the map where, like, we could think somebody would put something that was on display?
Well, there is a largest area on the second floor that looks like it would be too big for a room, a bedroom, But that's what you see from the floor plans. It does not tell you what that room is for.
Okay, so what do we want to do?
Steal a bell.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, there's multiple ways to do that. I just wanted to settle in on at least one or two.
So, for the poses plumbers, do we have anybody that can pull off that kind of a con? I mean, do we have a face amongst us?
I might be able to talk myself and maybe one other person in, but it would need documented backup in files or actual something going wrong with pipes if it were plumbers. I don't think I could stone talk myself into somebody's house without a good reason.
It'd be even more useful if anybody had like a no-soft ability to get some plumbing information or whatever they planned on posing as.
Instead of plumbers, we know that Stardust can actually penetrate the insurance company. It would be do the security files that we got say when the last time they did an audit or the last time they did an on-site inspection?
2 months ago.
And the time before that?
2 months ago.
So they every 2 months or so they do periodic reviews?
Mm-hmm.
That could be workable. I like that. Good job.
Yeah. Then we just got to get the documentation and everything to make it work.
Well, so Stardust, we know Stardust can could potentially handle getting back in there unless he's stirred too big of a pot and insert some credentials. Then it would just be a matter of us pulling a couple things off. And I heard at least one person mention that they have security background. I have a background in forensics and structural engineering. So I mean, being able to, and I'm also a reasonable locksmith. I think we might be able to pull off something along that line where we're a inspector, and this time around, and I'd like to go through and read through what the last couple audits were like. If they've not done any kind of penetration testing where you actually do try to breach, I think that would be a great cover. Is if we do get caught, produce credentials to say that we're doing this is a field test. And if they call a number and reroute that call to one of our own people's phones.
I like it.
Yeah, this is exciting. It's almost like people
too.
are playing Shadowrun.
I really like that approach.
I also have skill in engineering, so I think that I will be able to help pose as an inspector pretty well.
Yeah, I've got some security knowledge skills, and I can work my way around blocks as well. So I'd be happy to, and
so
I could
way,
probably bring in a spirit and watch from astral in case things get hot.
Well,
and
especially
help get you out.
Well, that and if you can bring spirits there's two spirits that I can think of that would be extremely beneficial. One that can help hide us, obscure us, and another one would be are beast spirits in your purview?
Do you have Arcana, sir?
Do I have Arcana?
Yeah, that's getting a little meta.
It doesn't mean that I haven't run with somebody before that can do it, just because I don't know how to do it.
saying might want to voice it as a pointer to
Um,
karma.
But
But go
I can-
ahead.
I'm
I
willing to
can
back
lie,
off
but
that.
I probably wouldn't be very good in convincing somebody that I knew anything about insurance adjusting.
I can back off that line of thought if
It's
if you
fine.
feel that's
It's fine.
yeah.
It's one of those things that I always love to have a little bit of extra knowledge.
But anyways, I will remind you that there is a heavy ward around the building itself.
I wasn't looking for the building part. I was actually looking
Are we
for
off
the
the
dollar.
break?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome back, sir.
What I was looking for. Let's take it a different angle. The two things that I'm looking for is one to be able to help us with our sneaking, and the other one would be able to help deal with the animals.
Well, they've got
I could
cyberware,
turn you
right?
invisible.
They do have cyberware.
Well, that
I do
shit's
have the
gonna.
ability to create areas of noise, of
Static?
static. Yeah, noise.
Yeah, for like wireless and stuff?
Correct.
Well, I mean, that stuff's getting. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kat, but if they've got where and they've got licenses for it and they're legally using it, it needs to have its wireless on, right?
Well, if it has a wireless element, yes.
Okay. So there's at least a chance if they've got shit like cyber legs or whatever, not cyber legs, but like cyber eyes or anything that can run on the wireless, I could hack that shit.
That is true.
And we need to have a conversation about wireless functionality on old devices, but that's for a different run. Or that's for a different time.
Nope. I think it works just fine. If it doesn't have wireless functionality, why the fuck would it be wireless?
Because
Go ahead.
When reviewing the floor plans, the building layout, is there an obvious second floor entry point?
Well, there
a
are
balcony,
several
a
windows.
patio, anything
There
like
is
that.
a widow walk.
Are we thinking of sneaking in a second story level?
I think they're thinking a whole lot of things. It's kind of exciting, really. It's almost like I'm playing with Shadowrunners.
I think that's a real option is to look at the second story insertion. So if we can get how far do we have to go from the wall? If we approach from the back of the house, how far do we have to go from the wall to get to the
100
actual
meters from the walls to the wall.
100 meters?
Yes, you have 100 meters of ground to cover.
And is it open, kill zone? Is it,
It
trees
is open.
Okay.
It is open.
Is
Almost like they have security in mind.
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't
Okay.
see any awakened defense. I could turn you invisible.
Let's
Ultrasound will pick up invisible.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hold one thing while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna go make some calls just because if we're gonna be doing a second story augmentation or second story infiltration, I'm gonna need some gear to pick up. You've got my comm link in case you need anything. I'll stay on the DNI.
Hang on. What kind of gear are you thinking?
I need to get climbing claws for my legs.
So I've got plenty of climbing gear and various other tools.
No, it's
I
all
don't
right.
have
I've been
anything
meaning-
special for your legs.
I've been meaning to get this for a while. I'm gonna talk to my cyberware guy.
Uh-huh. Go ahead. I want to deny this one, but go ahead. We're good. What's the availability on these things?
Availability 8, not restricted.
Okay. Availability 8, not restricted. Damn it. Yeah, wait. We still need to do it because you got to get it on crunch time. So go ahead. Roll your
Go down to
availability, sir.
REI
Plus
and
2.
pick some up.
Like how casually he just says, "Yeah, I'm gonna go get some stuff to put in my body."
Sure, you can get yourself your feet switched out.
Yep. Yeah, that'll probably take him a couple hours though, because he has to go in and get them put in. So
Yeah, you got to get those things unbolted and swapped out. It's
Yeah.
kind of odd, especially those little chicken
I've been
legs.
meaning, like to the rest of the team. No, I've been meaning to get this done for a while. It's cool.
All right, so you now have climbing claws put in your funny looking feet.
So are
chicken
we,
legs
it's Thursday, right? We need to have this done by
by
Friday.
Friday.
Well, by Saturday morning, really. I mean,
Yes.
Okay. All right. I do need to make a run back to my place and pick up stuff for us to pull
Yeah.
off either one of these routes, whichever path.
Yeah,
we're
I'll
gonna
need to grab some gear as well.
So we
So-
queue up the tooling up montage, you guys.
While they're doing
Right.
that, I could probably make another run and look for the cameras in the trees that they were talking about.
And let's-
Astral perception is not going to necessarily pick up cameras and trees, but you're.
I didn't think it would, but that's what.
I'll do a
They asked
drive-by.
for it.
Um,
I'll do a
you have
drive-by with you and look as well and see if I.
Yes,
do you
physical
have
eyeballs
any
will tell you
fusion
your
spells you could use? One at a time.
cameras. We'll begin with Dabbler, being that he is the one that has initiated this. Let's go check shit out again.
So, Stardust, I don't know if you heard the bulk of this. Would you be able to go back into the insurance company's host without risking too much being caught?
Well,
I know
every
you
time I do
mentioned
something,
alarm.
every time I do something on the Matrix, I'm risking it being caught. The problem here in this case would be that, at least for the next hour or so, they're going to be on high alert. What did you need done?
Okay, so let's assume that you and I are speaking in actual computerese, because my character's way more savvy than I am. So what I'd like to do is to try to get back in and plant a fake notice within the system that there is a live insertion test happening in the next 24 hours. So any alarms, or if there's any calls or any notices that where the insurance company is involved, somebody would say, "Oh yes, we definitely have a team of 3, 4, however many people we're going to send, people doing a penetration test. This is our people. We acknowledge that this is legit. So please don't arrest or shoot them." And then that way, if we get caught, and the Lone Star guys or somebody makes a call,
The memo I'd be concerned about that is that under the table they might inform Lone Star ahead of time. Also,
It doesn't mean that somebody didn't miss that step, though. Somebody could have forgotten to send the advance notice, but if they call and search the system, that way so if we do trigger an alarm, Lone Star does call, and we can't intercept the call, somebody will go, "Oh, yeah, we definitely have these 4 guys."
That's about as dangerous and hard as what I just did, but I'm going to have to wait a little while for the heat to die down. And
Sure.
seeing as, first of all, I'm currently in a body clinic, and secondly, that they're probably going to have a heightened security response because there was just an alarm.
I'm comfortable with you taking. I mean, I think we all are comfortable. We've got to take some time to get some other stuff together anyway. So spending an hour or two to get that in, I think, is a good investment of time.
We'll see.
Roll me a perception check, if you would please, Stardust.
Perception? Sure.
Yes,
Oh,
tactile.
perception, tactile.
Yes, sir.
Trying to see
You
if I
didn't
have
notice. You didn't notice that they're putting your feet on backwards.
That would be hilarious, but no.
Okay. Okay. I think that's just my normal perception die.
Yes.
I really wish I had the perception skill.
I really wish you did too. Actually, no, I'm glad you don't. It's awesome. Way to man up there. Okay. Go ahead.
Is this someone using sneaking against me?
No.
Okay.
All right, so you guys go and get your gear for this massive breaking and entering. With the sound of air ratchets ringing in your ears, your new feet are slid into place. They feel a little strange, but you're able to walk on them. Your little raptor toe clicks on the tile.
These are the raptor claws. These are retractable climbing claws.
Sorry. Well, then your feet feel fine.
Yep.
One other thing about the insurance file, does he have any drones insured?
No, he does not.
Okay.
It is just his motorcycles, his documents, his jewelry, and his bell.
They actually kind of suck as weapon. These claws suck as weapons. The raptor claws are way better at that. But
I know. I was just trying to play flavor, but no.
Nope.
Abort. Okay.
no,
Go
I went
ahead.
with the retractable ones. But he would walk around with the claws out, which probably would feel weird because they're big and hooked. They like slide out.
All right. So yeah, you're set. You guys get your stuff. You manage to get back to the hotel room. Stardust feet looks fine. Nothing to see there. Yeah, you guys are good to go.
Great. Can we do a drive-by so we aren't going in totally blind on actual
Absolutely.
eyes on?
I think someone just did that. I thought, or
Oh, they
did
were
you?
going to.
Okay.
We talked
Yeah,
about it.
I'd like to do a drive-by and just do a visual perception, check the place out, see what cameras I can spot, and I think somebody else probably may be better than them at that, but let's go.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to be in the vehicle when we do that because I can add anything we see to the image.
Yes.
Cool.
I'd like to bring my Toyota Gopher out there.
Sure.
And then
So you go for up.
I'd bring a bunch of guns. I don't suppose I could just like put Dobermans on the back of it just in case like the direct.
Well, you can put Dobermans on the back if you really want to.
I mean, but we're like going into kind of a nicer part of town. I'd be seen, right? Or-
Yeah. You'd be seen.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to do that then. I am going to grab my fly spy and go on the drive-by,
Sure.
and then when we get out there, I like to like try to activate it and look around with that.
Should not be a problem. So you guys are going to do a drive-by. I need to get some visual perception from people, as you'd like. That's like Superman's angry cousin.
Sure thing. Nerd.
Here we go. Visual.
Uh-huh.
I gotta have something that adds.
And I'm going to go ahead and use a point of edge on this. I want to make sure I see anything that's out there.
Oh, man, I like that. That's some confidence.
Sorry about that. I forgot to do grade in 5.
Yeah, me too. Damn it.
Sorry, it hasn't come up yet anyway.
Stardust is when he's going with the drive-by. He's gonna close his eyes and listen because he's really good at that.
Okay.
Waste.
I don't even see these dice rolls you guys are talking about.
Scroll,
That's what I see.
scroll down
Here
to the
goes
bottom.
nothing. Ah, there's the audio perception. There we go. Haha. Success is you. Let's see here. All right, Dabbler is cheating, clearly. So we're going to ignore him. D65, indeed. Caravan hears nothing. Dabbler gets 2 successes. Stardust gets 3. Stardust, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
Well, other than like your vehicles and all that good other stuff. But Dabbler, you notice, of course, when you're looking at the fence that there is a wire along the top of the fence. There are a few dead birds laying around as you drive by, and you do notice that there are some discrete cameras mounted on the corners of the fence. Dude rolls D65 and still gets 1. Yeah, that's the way it goes.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I caught that. That's pretty funny.
And so yeah, that's what you guys are able to see. There are discrete cameras on the corners of the fences. There are a few dead birds and a wire along the top.
So, would
All right. So it's what we figured.
what type of a toolkit would include electrical bypasses?
Hardware would do it, or
I have automotive and industrial mechanic.
industrial mechanic would cover it.
Okay.
What were you thinking?
That would allow me to put clamps on 2 ends. So if there's a wire running that's got electrical current going through it, I could put a clamp on one side with a piece of wire and a clamp on another. And that way we could cut the wire, not breaking the circuit. so it wouldn't set off any alarms.
I,
Look
I
at these guys. They're like Shadowrunners. My God.
I can do you one better. I can trick this. If I can get something to physical touch to it, I can trick the wire into thinking it's connected even when it's been broken without any physical connections between them.
Taking any penalties?
Um,
In other
No,
words, that
I-
doesn't become a distraction.
I have the piece of equipment that can do that.
Okay, because what I don't want is one of two things. I don't want it to become a penalty for you later, and I don't want it to stop if you become unconscious.
No, I can rig it so that it does that itself.
Okay.
I like the idea of him running a connecting wire from that to his brain. I just want to go ahead and say that on ahead of time. This is exciting.
It's not occurred to me, but I'm pretty sure it's electroshock. So
That would
Yeah.
turbocharge my math SPU.
yeah,
There you go.
it's exactly right before you died. I really wish I had electricity protection.
I do too. Well, actually, I don't.
These birds, do they look crispy or sliced to ribbons?
They look crispy.
Yeah, that's electric.
I should have said both, but no, crispy.
Okay.
Well, that's the point of the bypass. We won't. Let's take that out of the equation. All right. So the
Hey.
cameras. You said there's cameras on the corners. Do those cameras are they moving or are they static?
They are moving.
And do they pan in? So I'm going to observe them.
They do 180 degrees instead of 360.
But are they in synchron? Are they in sync to where does the one on the left and the one on the right, do they pan to the opposite and make sure that they cover the whole 180-degree wall at the same time? Or do they move right at the same time, left at the same time, so that at any given time there's a gap in what they're covering?
Well, if you will make me a perception check, I'll give you a try.
And I'm going to use this is one of those things where my math SPU can come into. I'm going to actually time how long the pan takes.
Look at this man.
Full cycle, so that I can make sure that we've got it measured.
Sure,
And I'm
you
going to
are.
use my orientation system to understand from end to end of the wall to help me figure out, combined with my visualizer, if there's a gap in coverage.
My God. Where have you been since the hub started?
Yeah, I'm like, do you want to be my friend?
Yeah, I'm glad I got him on my contact list.
So I don't.
I gotta break into my apartment. I forgot my keys. How would you set that up? Oh, I guess it's
So how many? I don't know which dice you want me to roll to combine those various things. Base perception is 9.
Give me 13d6 on that, because that's kind of awesome.
Cat, with tuning my ears, was I able to identify where the generator or the power connector for this electric fence is?
It is induction, sir.
Fuckers.
That's a glitch. So I'm gonna use a point of edge to unglitch it.
Damn it. That would have been.
So induction means their wireless is on.
Yes.
Oh, I can deal with this.
Damn it. Go ahead.
Oh shit,
So-
that's a dude.
So yeah, that was a failure.
6, 7, 8. That was a glitch.
He used edge to make it a failure.
Oh.
So you stare at it, and you start thinking, you're watching the timer, you're ticking it, and, you start thinking about laying the cable across the wire and disconnecting it. And then you got that guy with the funny legs that's talking about how easy this is going to be. And fuck, you just get so distracted you can't really pay attention. Between your thoughts and them talking in your ear, you can't really get the information.
Yeah, I was really concentrating on
They are externally mounted, sir. Yes.
figuring out how I'm going to pay for that boat that I want to get.
I know, right? It's exciting.
Boat ownership, the joys of boat ownership. I know them well. This is not urban sneaking because there are trees, aren't there?
There are trees involved. In fact, there are 6 trees involved. Trees.
But these are 6 trees spread out, right? They're not like a
Yes.
grove of trees?
There's not a grove of trees. There are
Good.
6 trees spread out. and they are judging you.
Yeah,
Of course they are.
I don't like. I'm not a big tree guy.
They typically don't go well, no.
So I'm
Okay.
still going to be able to figure out the midpoint on the wall, and even with that kind of failure, I'll still be able to
Yeah.
figure out where the midpoint on the wall is, and we'll assume. Oh, what about lighting?
It's pretty well lit.
But does
The
that mean
house
that
has.
there's?
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Well, I was going to say, does that mean that there's lighting mounted on the wall, or
No,
is it
there's the house itself is well lit.
okay? So it's spotlights, like
Yeah.
decorative lighting
Yes,
from the.
decorative
From,
lights just like shining on the front of the house. Because look,
okay.
here's my money.
Yep. All right. It's a showcase.
Mm-hmm.
We're still doing the actual drive-by right now, right?
Yes.
We're not actually going in tonight. Or
I
is
don't
our
know.
intention to go in tonight? That's the rest of the team.
Today's Thursday game time, so tomorrow's Friday, and the race is Saturday. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Saturday
long as-
evening.
Yeah, as long as we get it to him Saturday morning, we're good.
So yeah, tomorrow.
All right. Stardust, do you want to go ahead and make your mini run to get the insertion in for our cover story?
Squint.
I can try.
Well, because here's how I figure it: if you trigger any alarms, as long as they're not severe, we postpone till tomorrow night. Let everything clear, reset. If
All right,
you're
we're gonna-
successful and you don't wake anything up, my suggestion is that we go ahead and make a jump on this thing.
I like it because that gives us tomorrow should anything go awry.
Exactly. Yep, that's what I'm thinking too. Then we can fall back and use number 2.
You always fall back on number 2.
As long as you don't step in number 2, you're all right.
All right.
All right, I'll drive the AmeriCar back to the hotel and get ready to have a good night's sleep.
And I'm going to make a run back to my place and get all the gear that I need.
Or nap,
Sure.
at least.
So, who's watching over me while I do my Matrix run in VR?
I'll watch over you if you go back to the hotel to do it. That's fine.
Yep, that's my plan.
Okay,
I'm also
sounds good.
watching.
Stone will be there. I'll keep an eye out, but yeah.
No, I get it. So, Stardust is gonna switch into his persona again, go full VR. Let's run the hotel. I more just need someone to drive to carry me and/or drive away if things go terribly wrong. To hack on the fly.
Mm-hmm. One second. All right, so let's see here. This hack on the fly stuff that's going on. All these dice are flying about. Look at all those things. 8 successes. Are you comfortable with that level of success?
Yes, I am.
I like that. Confidence is good. Okay, you get a mark on it.
Yep. Sorry, I'm just getting my deck laid out. So
That's fine. Better now than never.
Yep. I really wish I had there was like a plug-in for Roll20 that was like the Shadowrun 5th edition cyber deck. That would be so amazing. It would never ever happen.
Okay.
But it'd be great. So here is my search. Looking for the files relating to when they do live test insertions.
Every 2 months. They've already determined that.
Okay. Well, is there a file that basically has the schedule for which ones they do when?
Yes, there is.
Okay. I assume I need to look for that file. I don't just find it, right?
That's correct, sir.
Okay. Here's my check to look for it. See how long this takes me. Same amount of time as before, 2 combat turns.
Okay, so go ahead and make me 2 hide checks, please, sir.
Nothing. When his persona switches to running silent, his like humanoid form just disintegrates into like twinkling stardust.
I am not surprised.
It's a little silhouette. All right. When you pick a shtick, you stay with it.
I got you. Right with you. You can't see it, but I'm like doing that thing where I point my eyes and point towards you. I know exactly what you're talking about. All right. Let's see here. These sneaking
once
checks. Are you comfortable with those level successes?
Yeah, it has
Oh,
data
look at
processing
those.
8.
My God. Yeah.
It is data
You
processing
managed-
8.
Yeah, you managed to hide from it. Go ahead.
Okay, so same procedure as before. Matrix perception.
Mhm.
What is there? Um, is there a file for each residence, or is there one big master file that says this is when this place is due for their test? This is when this place is due for their
There is a
test.
master file.
Okay. What's its encryption rating?
Its encryption rating is 6.
And what's its data bomb?
What is its data bomb? Is rating 5.
Holy shit! They came in and had the badass spider do it.
Oh, God. Almost like
Yep.
they got attacked.
Yeah, I know. They're like, yeah, I know. Guys. All right. So first I'm going to do is hack it on the fly, because I need to do that first. So that's just rolled against the host. And I'll briefly have my agent pop up. And I could have saved a step by doing this the same way I did it before, but whatever. So here's the agent's assistance.
Okay.
I'm saving my edge to actually steal this damn thing.
Okay. Oh, okay, you got a mark on it.
Okay.
Damn it. I can't
So
believe
I'm gonna let them know. I'm going to let them know. Hey, I found it. Right.
Uh-huh.
There's a heavy level of matrix of file security on this. They've encrypted it and they've laid down a secondary defense on top of that, a data bomb.
Mm-hmm.
There's a moderate chance I might be about to need serious medical attention.
I'll pull out a trauma patch and be like, okay.
You got a med kit out there?
I got a med kit.
I pull out a first aid kit. Yeah.
Okay.
Excited.
Like, there's a little bit of hesitation in his voice, but I'm gonna swap out agent for encryption,
Mm-hmm.
and swap out exploit for diffuse, and in that same action, and then with my next reaction, swap out firewall to my maximum stat.
Mm-hmm.
And
But I know the answer to. Are you comfortable that level of success is going to be no?
oh
But
well,
go ahead.
it depends on a couple things: diffuse and armor.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really would like to not break the piece of gear that is absolutely necessary for my character to function.
Yes, your legs would be terrible to lose. Wait, right. Deck would be terrible.
All right, here we go.
All right.
And I can keep up to 8 of those. What level encryption did you say it was?
Well, the encryption rating was 5, I believe. I said. I know the
Okay.
data bomb.
Or no, this is for the data bomb.
Oh, the data bomb was definitely 5.
Okay, the data bomb was 5.
Yes.
So it's rolling 10 dice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I can keep 8. I'm gonna spend edge to reroll failures on this.
Mm-hmm.
just because this is dangerous. Okay. I can only keep 8 of those.
Okay.
Let's see.
Good
And
job. You managed
it was
to
a
get
wasted
the
point of edge, but you know what?
It
I
didn't
don't
blow up
feel
your
bad.
day.
I don't feel bad at all. So next, going to swap diffuse for decrypt.
Mhm.
Swap out firewall for attack. And armor for.
I do like the fact that we get the decking done just close to the top of the hour. So it's about time for break. Go ahead. Swapping out for armor.
One extra edge to everybody for planning it that way.
I know, right? Congratulations.
So and I'm gonna drop virtual machine in case I take some matrix damage. So I only need 3 problems: stealth, decrypt, and encryption. Let's see. I'm now going to switch to no longer running silent because honestly, I'm much better at defending than I am hiding, and I would rather get in and get out quickly.
Right.
So here's my hack on the fly, or not hack on the fly. Here's my decryption.
Oh gosh, 3 hits. Was that last edge or last edge?
No, I have 3 more points, but I'm going to save them.
So you're comfortable with that level of success. This is an attack action, correct?
Yes, this is an attack game.
Okay.
I'm not running virtual machine anymore, so I won't take any.
That's good at least. All right. So I believe you take what? Is it twice the net hits and unresisted damage?
One.
Oh, okay. Just one. His deck starts to smoke a little bit.
This is more the heating stage, but yeah, this is not how I wanted this to go. Matrix Initiative.
Yeah, Matrix Initiative. That's the way we go now. All right.
I look at Gakkel and say, "Is it supposed to do that?"
Working.
18. All right, what you doing?
Okay. Now, do I just see a spider, or do I see ice as well?
You see spiders and ices.
Spiders and ices.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my.
How many ice?
You see 1 right now.
Okay.
But it's going to be loading more.
Oh, I know. I'm hoping if I get this, if everything goes as it's supposed to, I'll be gone by then. Yes, here's my decrypt file. Get fucked. I keep all of those.
Oh, look at you. Look at you with those 8d6. Damn it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't critically glitch. That'd be hilarious. I don't know what
because the file would blow up.
Yeah, I don't know what that would look like. So
the file is garbage now.
So I've ripped the encryption off of the file. Going to swap firewall and attack. And
dun dun dun. Was that your action, by the way?
That was my complex.
Okay.
To break that, and then I have 2 free actions, and I can swap. I can swap out and prepare my anus for devastation. Encryption, firewall 7-8. Nah, I think I'm just gonna ride this shit out.
Yeah, that's probably what he's planning on doing too. So let's see here. What happens with the host? The host does go on alert, so that is good.
Could on his action he could shove the file into the archive, but I already have a mark on it, so that wouldn't do anything.
He's not busy about that. Let's see, it is loading that. Ooh, wow, this is awesome. Okay, so you see new ice loading.
Yep,
and which is great. Which is great. So now he is going to try to attack you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on full defense.
Of course you are. I think I'm going to go ahead, and this was probably where he's going to use a little bit of edge. But we're going to start out with, yeah, he's going to use a little edge.
15. So,
he's going to reroll failures on that.
and what attribute am I resisting with?
He's data spiking you.
Okay, so
He's got 4 hits, so you could probably resist that, I'm sure. What a letdown. Worst spider ever. Alright, yeah, he's going to regret that. So he's going to get, let's see, that
1
is
point of matrix.
1 point of matrix. Yep. So yeah, that was awkward. Not quite as awkward as the one that bricked himself attacking Spook, but
Yeah.
still pretty bad. Alright, so that's it. Your turn.
So guys, there's a problem. They know that this is the file I'm going after, so they're going to be really suspicious of it. They won't be able to know what changes I made exactly, but I'm not sure this is going to work.
It only has to work for a couple hours, right?
Yeah, actually,
It only has to work for about 10 seconds when they make the phone call if we get caught.
all right.
But I mean, if they don't
free
do a
action
security,
talk, it is a short phrase.
And I have 2 of them. But with the next free action, I'm going to try and to crack that file. Now, the host doesn't load up until the end of the combat turn, right?
Right.
All right. And I've already cracked the file, right? So
Right.
I'm going to swap out attack and data processing.
Okay.
Or firewall and data processing, my bad.
Okay.
It's not as ballsy as it sounds. So yeah, resist with host rating plus firewall.
Host rating plus firewall. That's interesting. We'll see how it does.
Ah! I don't take any damage for that. I just can't change shit.
Oh, the pain!
And I sit there patiently. Did you drop my initiative by 10 for going on full defense?
Oh, I didn't drop yours by 10 because you were at 30.
Yep, so now I should be at
10.
Yep. That was the last action I could take.
Oh, so he gets one now.
Yep.
This is exciting. This is really exciting. So let's see here. He's going to try to get a mark on you.
Okay, is he brute force attacking or
He is sleazing.
Okay. Well, the pool's the same. Oh, I would have bricked the shit out of him.
You got a mark on him. All right,
Yeah.
that's it for the initiative. It's all kinds of great.
Oh shit! I didn't switch my firewall back.
Awkward.
So, do you want me to reroll that? Because I had fewer dice.
Yes,
Okay.
because I really wanted to get a mark on you.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. So now it's initiative time.
Okay.
Look at
My
this
initiative
man.
has actually gone up since before.
Go Shazbot. Come on,
Who's that?
Starbuck.
5d6, 7, 12, 14. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So there's a ice up. I'm going to try to copy that damn file. Or, well, edit that damn file.
Edit the hell out of it.
Yep.
I think you got this. Go ahead. Your resistance with its rating plus firewall. You come with that level of success.
Yeah, I can't keep any more dice, so yeah.
Ah, you got it.
So I'm going to make 2 changes.
Uh-huh.
The one I'm going to change the date for his house to tomorrow. And I am going to switch.
That's one.
Yep. With the other one, I'm going to switch the date of like a couple random ones to also all along this weekend, if I can.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, and now it's his action, and I go on full def. Before my initiative ends, I spend a free action to swap my firewall and data processing back out.
You should have changed them all.
With two net hits, can I change them all? No.
Nope. Let's see. And boom! He tries to get another mark on you. Damn him! He's going to edge those failures because he's pretty perturbed. Ooh, look at that. Oh, 9. Damn it. Just barely. All right.
Yep.
So you bounce another one.
And I'm going to exit the host. And then reboot.
Exit the host, reboot. I was tense. I was hoping I would get to break you because that would be hilarious.
You got it on a rating 5. Probably not. On a higher rating, I'm as susceptible as any decker, especially when it's cocky as Stardust.
Shines his nails on his shirt, and we're going to take a 5-minute break. So it is now 2:07. Go ahead.
Did you take any damage? I just want to check that real quick before we break.
I took 1 point of matrix damage. My deck, not.
Can I? Okay, so I can't heal your deck. Well, I mean, I can, but I do.
Unless you have hardware skill? Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead. Actually, you can't touch that. No one can touch that but me. You can assist
Okay,
me.
so I will see you guys at 13 after.
All right, 13 after.
Yes.
All right,
On the call. On the call. By the way. I don't ever go by like the real clock.
Yeah, I'm able to restore the point of matrix damage.
Okay. Unfortunate.
Well, I totally would appreciate the help from Stoneheart repairing it. No one touches that deck.
Nobody.